She's an angel. She's held me down like a Coretta, you know? I'm so blessed to have her.
Hey players, so in a new interview with ABC, Jonathan Majors spoke out about his conviction. He also stated that he was very shocked by the verdict. He talked about evidence that was not allowed during the trial showing his injuries from that day. And he also called Meagan Good his angel. Y'all grab your tea, have a seat, let's get into it. So Jonathan Majors stated that he was shocked about the guilty verdict. He really thought that he was going to be found not guilty with the evidence that he presented. He stated that there were some times when he lost his temper. However, he was just trying to get his phone back. He also showed some injuries that he sustained during the struggle for the phone. And he said he thought that video of him running away from his ex was going to be basically a smoking gun in this situation, but it didn't turn out that way. He also spoke about the viral Coretta Scott King comment. He stated that he was just trying to tell her that she needed to act like she was with a great man, like Coretta Scott King would act, because he's trying to be like Martin and he's trying to be like President Obama. And when he was asked about Meagan Good, she was present at the interview. He stated that she was his angel. She really held him down, and that she held him down like Coretta Scott King would do. Y'all go ahead and take a look at this video and put your thoughts in the comments. This is Double D Mobile reporting for the Black Youth News.
There's something about sitting here right now and looking at you and understanding the gravity of the situation. A situation that I, in many ways, put myself in. I was absolutely shocked and afraid. I'm standing there, and the verdict comes down. I say, how is that possible? Based off the evidence.
She says inside the car, you hit her in the face,
Yeah.
twist her arm behind her back, fracture her middle finger.
Yeah, that did not happen.
How did those injuries come about?
I wish to God I knew.
Major's defense team shared these photos, which he says show the injuries he received that night, which were deemed inadmissible in court.
How were you injured?
My injuries were a scratch on my hand, from clawing for the phone, and I had a gash on my, at the time I had a beard. Under my beard I had essentially a fingernail scratch on my cheek from pressure.
In court, prosecutors pointed to a previous argument during which he knocked a candle to the floor.
I completely lost my temper in that moment and threw it all on the ground. It's not something I would want my child to do, and I did that. I absolutely did that, and felt terrible about it.
The people were saying, well, why was he telling this woman to be like Coretta Scott King and Michelle Obama?
It was me trying to give an analogy of what it is I'm aspiring to be. These great men, Martin, President Obama, and trying to give a reference point to that.
Do you feel you're not responsible for her injuries at all?
I shouldn't have been in the car. I shouldn't have stepped out of the relationship.
How would you describe your relationship?
Well, she's an angel. She's held me down like a Coretta, I'm so blessed.